Aloha!
So we're going to do a Q&A and Emily has all the questions so you can read them.
Let's hope my crappy iPhone doesn't freeze. Okay. Laura said, why do we have our accounts?
Because I have no life.
And after being discharged from
Talk so
inpatient,
loudly.
I got recommended to basically Saf thought it'd be helpful for me because it helped her a lot before she got admitted.
I don't know why actually. I don't even know how
I don't know how I found out about it. I think it was when I was at my worst, to be honest, and I was looking through Instagram, trying to find
I don't even
people.
know how I found it.
I think I found Saf's recovery one through her personal, she told me about it, and then finding people. I think just the odd person, and thought, their account's quite good, and then they shouted out people, and I just added them, and I don't know. I think it's that way. I can't even remember. I've had my account a year now. That's weird. It's been nearly a year. That's really weird.
From my old account, I think, but I don't know how I made that one because that one was 4 years ago.
That's really weird. Okay, second question. What are the benefits to your account?
I have friends. I actually have friends, guys.
I think meeting you and Emily and Caitlin and people like that, I think.
It's cute.
I think the friendship.
People think they can start being all sarky on Anonymous.
Yeah.
Then it's not so cute.
I think the friendships I've made and the support I've had.
I think my mum's just glad I have friends.
My mum literally said to me, I'm glad you met Vic because now you've actually got someone to socialise with. I was like, yeah, thanks for that, mum. Friendly. Okay, another question. The downsides to your account.
The anonymous people that think they can be funny and try and bring everyone down because you're all idiots.
Yeah, I think the fact that the community itself has changed into a lot more negativity, but I think, to be honest, it's going to be really cheesy, but I think it's only what you make it. I think if you try your best to be more positive, I know it's your account, so you're not going to go and be positive all the time. Not everyone's good all the time, but I think if you're constantly negative, then you're going to get negative accounts and negative feedback. But I think if you're mixed and you're just honest, then people are going to find that more inspiring.
Accounts that are can I follow you and make stupid comments on your photo? And you just
I think one of the massive downsides I think is the fact that people Proudorexics I think take pictures off your account from when you when people put the transformation pics. A lot of people had their photos stolen and reused and stuff, and that was really annoying.
Yeah, definitely.
Right. Next question from Soph, which is ask if hey, it's Soph. Pros and cons in recovery.
Are there any cons?
I don't think there are cons, but I think
it gets worse before it gets better.
Oh god, yeah. I think the fact that when you're at your worst in recovery, I mean, obviously at the time you're oh, my life's so rubbish, but it's definitely better than the best times when you in relapse, but it's a lot harder than people think it is.
It gets harder before it gets easier.
Oh god, yeah. You're at your worst and you think the second you start,
ever
it's
eaten
just
chocolate.
Yeah.
I mean,
food.
Yeah.
Cake.
Food. Just food. I mean,
and your skin gets so much better.
We were having this discussion about.
We were having this good. She's never had a proper breakout. I'm so jealous.
Such good skin.
I'm just. It's not even fair. I'm just
your hair,
jealous.
Your hair gets so much better. My hair is in such bad condition. It doesn't look it, but it really is.
I have to live with my hair up because
my hairdresser tells me
it's just
every time
dead.
She cuts my hair.
Oh really? My hair's dead. It's just horrible. Dyeing it, I see that because I dye my hair all the time because my roots are awful. Hence, I can't dye it again. It's humiliating. It's not even fair. But I think the fact that stupid things you can't dye your hair as much and you can't just change your colour because it falls out and just stupid things getting in the shower and brushing it and you lose clumps and that's crap.
It's not fun.
It's not fun at all. People think it's such a lovely lifestyle and you're
glamorise it.
Yeah, exactly. It's not. Okay, next one.
Don't do the topics, just do the questions.
Is for we'll do the topics in another video at some point when we have a live. This is from Meg. Questions. Daily makeup routine.
I don't wear makeup because I have I don't get spots.
She has a lack of spots.
I wear makeup if it's a certain occasion and I don't want to look as dead as I usually do. But
I swear the only occasion I've ever seen you in makeup was prom.
No, I wore it for my shows the other day because the lights drown you out, and my teacher was like, "You look so pale. You have to have makeup on."
Why'd you saying that she put nail varnish on her eyelids?
I didn't mean
god!
to.
So that's Vic's daily makeup routine. Get up, put nail varnish on your eyes. You know.
I was tired. I'd done a full day of rehearsals. I was at school till 10 the night before.
My daily makeup routine, I will be uploading at some point my daily makeup routine in a video on my health and beauty blog, which is Emelina's Wonderland, which I'll put a link to probably on my Instagram, I think.
I don't have a blog.
This will probably get uploaded onto my account as well as Vic's, so this will probably end up being on my YouTube anyway, so you'll have found my account. Another question. Oh, that would be, sorry, I don't have any more. Okay. Oh, that's cute though. Another one from Moon Shoes Danny. Love her account, by the way. I want your Nana ice cream recipes because they're just lovely. The ones that are really, I showed you the pictures because they're in the jars and they just look like sex on fire. They really do. It's not even fair how nice these look. Right, her question was, what are you guys most proud of in yourselves?
Actually asking for help because Cam didn't do anything, and I went out and asked for it myself. I didn't wait to get put in hospital. They weren't going to do anything until I was in hospital dying. So I'm proud that I went out and asked for the help myself and got it myself. And pushed until I was getting it.
Yeah, definitely. I think I'm most proud of myself, like in non-recovery. I think there's little achievements. Like when I first got discharged from hospital, I thought I'm not going back to school. There's no way I can do it. But to the fact where for my mock exams, like school's a massive stressor for me. I hadn't been in for 3 weeks, and I went in for 3 full days for the first time ever. So I think in like nearly 3 years. So I think that's like a massive achievement in itself. And I think that's probably the thing I'm most proud of. And I didn't fail my mocks. I did. And I didn't have a complete. Well, I failed everything else except photography, which is the only one I actually went in for. But I didn't have a complete meltdown when I lost my memory card like halfway through the mock. So that was. I think that's something to be proud of in myself because that would have been a complete stressor in the past.
I would have cried.
I did go into a bit of a meltdown, but like not to the extent I used to. Where the whole world had just come to an end. Right, Ella Pizza Princess, I love you so much. Like, oh my god, I just love you. And your hair's you're like a little pixie. Like, your hair is just brilliant. Like, I literally just want to scoop you up and plunk you with Tinkerbell.
For like
day one.
Yeah.
And I
want to be you.
Love you.
Basically.
Her questions. Oh, she's got quite a few. Thank you very much for that. Who's your favourite famous person? Do female first. I knew this was coming because you've got so many.
Female. Demi Lovato or Ellen DeGeneres. Or Jennifer Lawrence.
Oh yeah, I'm having one of those days.
And then male. Grace and Chance, Cody Simpson, One Direction.
Oh, male. I thought you said male. I was like, who's male?
Male.
Male.
I think that's everyone.
Okay, female. I think my biggest inspiration.
Wait, was it inspiration or just people we like?
Favourite famous person.
Oh, okay, I've listed everyone.
So, favourite famous person. Male, I think, is Benedict Cumberbatch and Johnny Depp because I think I'm secretly going to kidnap one of them and have like an on and off marriage.
You've just told them all now.
Somewhere. Yeah, but the majority of the people know anyway. And female.
If they go missing, we know where they are now.
Yeah. Female, I think I'm tied between Gabrielle Aplin, Paloma Faith.
I know her stylist.
That's not even funny. I'm just so
Shout out to Carl. Hey.
Paloma Faith because she's like, oh, I just love her. Like, she's just kept me going. Sia. And I'd probably say Paige Highland. Like, not a lot of people know who that is, but if you know who they are,
I think I know
you're
who she
phenomenally
is.
fabulous. She's one of the girls from Dance Moms, but she's amazing.
Oh,
like,
I don't know who she is.
The amount she's been through is ridiculous, and I love her. Right. One from Peach Fairy. Anna, I love you. Just saying.
Oh,
Anna, I love her. Right, her question was New Year's resolutions. I have 3. First one, stop biting my nails. Hence the pretty little acrylics with little bows on, and I love it.
I do that every year.
I'm sick of biting my nails, and I hate it. Number 2 is to take better care of my skin. I've spent nearly 2 years in inpatient, in and out, and just completely neglected it, and to the point where I'm 15, I've been on antibiotics for 2 years because my acne's got so bad because I didn't take care of it, and I'm sick of it, and I want my skin back. So that's one, and I think to finally take a bit of care in the fact that if I want to achieve something, then I need to
something positive. Can
yeah, yeah, no, positive, obviously. So I think really in the whole of positivity, I think I need to make this year that the fact that dance needs to go back as what I love and not just like a release. Like as much as it's still going to be released because it's what I love, but it's just turned into the fact that I got to the point where I wasn't enjoying it. So I think it needs to go back to my happy place. So that's probably one of them.
I've not really thought about this. I've been so busy.
Okay, it's New Year's Eve, so I'd sort of get thinking about that quite quick because you've got like less than 24 hours. Oh, you've got like you've got literally 11 hours because it's 12:59.
Properly like start recovery because I've already been told I'm going to be admitted if I don't like spuck my stuff up.
I have kicked her up the bum.
So did Emma.
Yeah, I know. That's funny.
It wasn't.
No, it wasn't.
What else? Probably start working on my concentration again because my A levels are going so badly because I can't concentrate on anything, which will come with recovery, really.
Indeed.
Be more open with my friends about everything, which if they find the video they'll probably find out. But anyway, be not more sociable, but like if I'm invited to parties, go to them. Because I'm always like, do I want to go or not? So yeah, I guess be more sociable.
Sorry, I really like this song. Never heard this artist before, but I really like the music. Thanks for that. Next question is from Becky's Recovery. I love your account, by the way, and the fact that your hair is so good. I just want your hair. Like just saying that, I want it. Yeah, I want your hair. Not gonna lie. It's the length and the colour. I'm just jealous.
It is technically dirty blonde, so it may look
brown. Brilliant. Yeah, it does look brown like that, but then like I thought it was brown and I was like dirty blonde, you liar. But now I've actually like spent I've obviously met you before, but like spending more time with you, it is more like it looks blonde, but then in videos and stuff on like pictures it looks brown. Like
blonde bits, mad. Dirty blonde. Just pointing
I think just where it's like, oh, I've received another question, so someone else loves this. Thank you. Yeah, Becky's Recovery, back to the point. She said favourite colour.
Blue.
I didn't even know what your favourite colour was until yesterday.
This colour blue.
That's pretty. It's like a really sky blue. It's pretty.
Baby blue.
Baby blue, yeah, that's what I was thinking of. I think mine is probably like a peachy colour, or like a baby, like that. That baby pinky colour that you get
like the rose.
Yeah. I can't see the rose, but like it's like a pinky baby peachy colour. Like I love it, and the Yves Saint Laurent lipstick in Peach Passion, it's like that colour. It's perfect. It's just this is the one I'm wearing. It's pretty. No, it's really pretty. I wouldn't quite go that far. I love you. It's a nail varnish on the eyes that does it for me every time. Right, next question, because we're getting off track. Healing Hannah has given us quite a significant few questions. I think you've given us the most, so thank you very much, and I'll give you a shout out for that. New Year's resolution, we've already done that. What you got for Christmas?
Should we start?
You start.
I got 2 t-shirts, which one of them was a Beat t-shirt, which says eat to live, love to eat. Which
should say cake on the bottom.
I get weird looks when I wear that out, but it's worth it. And then I got like books, like Brave Girl Eating and the Divergent series and that. Chocolate. I got a lot of chocolate. Money. And lots of small things. I didn't really want anything this year. I wasn't that bothered. I just wanted chocolate, really.
Yeah, you did well on that bit. I got a new Pandora, which is like a purple, like plaited with 2 charms that I already had, but they're pretty, and I wanted one. I got Pandora rings, those 2. Well, I had that one already, like the top one, but I got the bottom one, and those 3 I got. I got a MAC tutorial, which was like the one thing I asked for. So my rings and my bracelet were from my mum. My mum and my stepdad clubbed together and bought me my Topshop voucher, which is like the highlight of my Christmas. And my mum and my nan clubbed together and got me a MAC tutorial. Like it's like an hour and a half. You learn to do your makeup and then you get 50 quid to spend in there, which is like the best present ever. And my nan bought me white ankle boot Converse, which I've wanted for ages. So, and then like the rest of my family that I don't really talk to just got me like vouchers and stuff because they don't know me at all. So, but I also got some salted caramel truffles, which salted caramel is like my favourite pre-ED. So I'm determined to start eating them. And I got some Turkish Delight, Betsy.
Turkish Delight.
Oh, I love Turkish Delight. Like, it's a bit of a fear now, but I love it. So
is that really your password?
Yeah, I know. Don't say that on the video because I have so many people hacking into my phone. Charlotte, I am talking about you, by the way. Next thing, favourite foods. Yeah, it has a chocolate. Favourite food
and
for
raspberries.
Me. Oh, raspberries are like perfect. I think my favourites are Weetabix, lemon sherbets. I love them. They're just the best things ever. My boss got me into them like 3 weeks ago, and I just literally haven't eaten anything else. They're brilliant. Coffee. It's not a food, but I'd die without it. And obviously Pepsi Max. But food-wise, yeah, Weetabix,
chocolate,
mango.
Just chocolate. I need to get that put on my meal plan. Chocolate.
Yeah, you do.
Anna, if you're watching this, please put chocolate on my meal plan.
Okay. Most embarrassing / funny childhood memory. Oh God.
I don't know.
PE in year 5. Elizabeth, if you see this, you've got to remember that moment because it humiliated me for like the majority of my life. I was in a private school like for girls for like
get you
5 years. Oh, I know, like 5 years, and we all had to wear like these house polo shirt, like your house colour in a polo shirt. And the fact that I was yellow, so I'm like a bug theme park, and like, they'd literally just stick to us. Like everyone in like the yellow house, which was Headgate, you'd used to sit there, and at sports day we'd all sit in these yellow t-shirts and we'd literally fighting bugs off all day. But this girl was
we had a bright yellow uniform as well.
Like my polo top was yellow and it was really long, and I was like, and this girl was like, it was longer than my shorts, so it was literally like nearly at my knees. Like I bought it massive, and it was just way too big, and we forgot to send it back, so and then I needed it for PE. But this girl was like, oh my God, have you got any shorts on? And I was like, yeah, of course I have. And I thought I genuinely had, and she lifted my top up in front of like 4 of the most popular girls in my year that I literally idolised, and she was like, oh my God, you haven't, and your pants have got bumblebees on. I was like, yeah, thanks for that. As my male PE teacher walked past. Alongside that memory, the same day, I ran into a netball post. Like, there's this girl, Talia.
I had a Harry Potter scar. Running into a tree playing netball.
I was waving to this girl, Talia, that was like a really good friend of mine, like one of the popular girls that I completely idolised, that I got humiliated in front of. And I literally was like, hi Talia, hi. Like, literally ran straight into it. Fell over, like obviously backwards, had a ridiculous concussion, and my PE teacher, who was 63 and semi-retired, had to carry me to the head's office because I just couldn't see straight. It was like the worst moment of my life. It was brilliant. It wasn't brilliant, obviously, but it was like just no one will forget it ever.
I can't really think of anything. Like, I remember I went camping once. Well, once we went every year with my school, like a family camping thing, but like the same people went every year, and it really, really rained this year, and my mum, after this, she took so many more clothes to me, because I was always the person that if there was a puddle to fall in, I would fall in it.
You.
And like we did Adventure Force once where it was literally just a muddy puddle, but everyone was jumping over this puddle, and everyone had made it over until it got to me, and then flat. Brilliant. Or then another one is when we were in Poland. It's not exactly a childhood memory because it was only like last year.
You went to Poland?
Yeah, in 2013.
Brilliant.
And one of the girls didn't let us into. We had to get into our block. We had to go through another door because they put us in the annex at the hotel, and she wouldn't let us in. And our teacher was, I think they went to the pub. Our teacher took us like to the little bar thing in the hotel, so we couldn't get in. But we thought our teachers had gone. But so one of the girls opened her window and went, you can climb from my window. So we all had to climb onto a roof, a snowy roof, and through someone's window.
Brilliant.
And we'd all got through, and then my friend fell over, and we were all kind of sat on the floor laughing, and one of my teachers came in like little rugby shorts and went, what is going on? And then you've never heard so many girls go
brilliant.
Scream. It was great. Poland was such a good weekend.
Dream job?
Mental health nursing or acting.
Yeah, I can imagine you in acting. I can imagine that. Mine's tied between 3. Would be a photographer, a nutritionist. Oh, I know that sounds really bad. Like a nutritionist, like specialising. I'd like to work in eating disorders and like give people the help that basically I never got. My dream job as a child was to be a psychiatrist, but I'm actually not clever enough. So like I'm not going to get the GCSEs or anything to go do it as a degree, but that would be like what I'd love to do. or I would love to work with kids. Like work. I think really what I'd like to do the most is work as a general nurse, so like to work in neonatals.
I think I should work with kids, but
yeah, you're quite good with kids. I think
I have a bedside manner, but
I'd like to work in like a children's ward in like a general hospital, like Great Ormond Street or something. I think would be like the sort of place I'd really like to work.
Yeah, that'd be cute.
Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
Oh god. 20 minutes old.
I know. Favourites? If you made it through this far, I'm quite impressed.
We love you.
Where do you see yourself in 10 years? Positive.
Hopefully married with kids and a good job.
10 years.
10 years.
You're 25.
Maybe not married with kids.
26. Married with kids. With kids? When are you going to start early?
Possibly married.
Yeah. I think it'd be nice.
With a good job. Because I would have just finished university.
Yeah. I'm thinking 10 years. Well, I'm in year 11 now, so I'm thinking I'd like to be 7 years for psychology, or psychiatry is like 8, I think. So, and nursing's like 4 or 5 to do what I want to do, like specialist. So yeah, I think I'd like to be at uni in like a stable relationship. I'd like to have got over my fear of driving. Well, I'm just petrified of being in cars, like I hate it. So I think I'd like to have got over that bit of a fear. Yeah, I think I'd like to be able to inspire people like the way that people have me, I think. But yeah, I want to be like a lot further forward than I am now.
How many more questions have we got?
I'll just cut through like... Okay. Lauren, oh my god, Free and Lauren, I love you so much, it's not even funny. I think you're Peachy Lauren now on Instagram, oh my god. Look, you are, I think, probably my main inspiration to recover. Like, you've helped me so much from day one, like, I don't even know how to repay you. So your question, why is Lauren so fabulous? I think it's because I think it's because you don't see how good you are and how much you've actually helped people. And I think if you realise that, how pretty and talented and intelligent you really are and how helpful you are, you'd be so much further forward in recovery. You just doubt yourself too much, and you helped me so much I can't even describe. You're brilliant.
We're glad to go quickly now. How much do you love Danny? Love you.
Majorly. Quite a lot of love. We've had fabulous texting wars, and yeah, got quite a lot of love for Danny. Just saying. And go and follow her, because she got locked out of her account, and everyone used to go. I don't even know. She was positive Danny, and she's now positive Danny kiss kiss, I think. But I will do you a shout out from my account. But yeah, go follow. I think that's it. We have one.
Have we done that one yet? No, we've got that one.
We've got
and then
Lauren Learns to Live. What triggered your eating disorder? You can go first with that one, because I haven't got a clue.
I think, I haven't probably looked into this yet, but when we looked into it like quickly with my psychiatrist and my therapist, part of it was to do with like control, and then like because of my depression as well, he thinks that might trigger it, but we're not sure.
Mine was, I think, I've struggled with like body image for a long, like literally as long as I can remember. I've hated the way I looked, but I think that triggered the final bit of it, I think, was perfectionism, and puberty I think definitely didn't help, because I've always been really tall, and I was always one of the first to like, I got the first to get a period, first to get boobs, and I was bullied for my hair colour, and I think, yeah, just perfectionism and the fact that I was never really good enough, and my dad's never really been like stable like for me, so I think it was the fact that basically I was never good enough and never felt worthy of anyone's time. Bit depressing, but honest.
Diagnosis.
That's not really anyone's business, really, is it?
But she didn't send it anonymous, so I respect you for that.
Yeah, fair enough. But also the fact that I'm always quite quick to jump in at the point that you don't have to be diagnosed with something to struggle. No. Like, I know it obviously, like, people like to see it on a piece of paper, but I am technically diagnosed EDNOS. But now, since they've changed the criteria for anorexia, I am mid-diagnosed. I'm in the middle of getting my diagnosis for athletica subtype anorexia. So it's not just about diagnoses, and it depends what crappy team you get. If you're under a good team like Vic, then
I got diagnosed in 40 minutes.
Then you've done well, or you've got.
But I was at CAMHS for 6 months and I had nothing.
3 inpatient admissions, and nothing, which is helpful.
My diagnoses are anorexia and depression with anxiety, but I've been diagnosed with anxiety for like 2 years.
My official are Asperger's syndrome. So Peach Fairy, Anna, we are twinnies. borderline personality disorder, same as Izzy's War, PTSD, anxiety, obviously self-harm, and athletic type anorexia.
Fun and games over
It's
here.
fabulous, isn't it? It's not. Don't ever take this lifestyle. It's not a lifestyle.
It's not fabulous.
It's not fabulous at all. How determined are you to get better?
Well, I don't want to go into hospital like I've been told I will be, so if I don't carry on, so I'm quite determined right now.
My threat of inpatient, not a lot of people know, except like people I'm really close to, but obviously a lot of people know I got discharged from inpatient in the end of November. And my mum had a call. Cams haven't bothered to even get in touch with me, let alone like since I was discharged. And I wasn't supposed to be discharged from inpatient. It was only that my care coordinator said that they've put more support in place, more intensive support. So basically, I've had no support at all. So right now, I am determined to get better, but I have not got the support, and I, to be honest, don't know where to start. So I am determined, but I think I need some support.
And to the person in the government, whoever keeps cutting the money for mental health person and mental health stuff.
What are you doing? Idiots.
Have to get out of there.
Favourite Instagram accounts? Oh, that's a hard one. Okay. I'm going to have to, because I don't know account names.
Emily Scott.
Which is Spreading Recovery. Because she's brilliant. I bloody love her.
Caitlin Recovery Fairy, because
fabulous.
Ems_recovery, because they're like...
Yeah, love her.
Free and Freya, I like Freya.
Yes.
I love her account.
Oh my god, yes.
And she started posting more now as well, so... Yay!
Okay,
yeah,
I think I've got a significant few favourites, so sorry about the overload. Cons Recovery, bloody love you.
Sienna. She's Australian.
Yes, Sienna. Is it Sienna's Recovery?
Yeah.
I think. I know them to look at, but I don't know usernames, hence why I'm scanning through my phone.
Totally.
Searching for Em, she is struggling like hell at the moment, so any support she can get would be fabulous, but I adore her. Broken Petals is brilliant. Oh, dog covers. I'd followed them, but Princess Ange Fights is like my twin for life, and I absolutely adore her. Like, I just love her like hell.
I like Izzy.
Izzy's brilliant.
Peggy,
she's fab.
P.
Oh, love her.
Amy trying my best to recover.
Nourishing Amy. She's brilliant. Obviously, yeah, the ones that Vic mentioned. Finding Recovery.kiss. Natalie, I adore you. I haven't followed you for that long, but since I found you, you've made a significant difference on me.
Lauren Learns to Live and _Connie.
Ella, Pizza Princess, bloody brilliant. Love you. Obviously, my girls from Inpatient, so it used to be, there were previous accounts. Saf vs Life, Ali's Recovery. Emily,
I love him.
Emily so Recovering, I love you. Fabulous.
We should probably end this video. It's in half an hour.
I know, I'm just trying to find, because I've got like loads, because the ones I've followed for ages are right at the bottom of my followers. I'm just trying to find.
Can we make a post? We'll make a post about it, because otherwise...
I think we should make a YouTube video on favourite accounts and why we love them. So we're going to do that next.
Okay, I think that's you've got one more question.
Thank you for watching.
Ask.
Yeah, we can do that, and I can answer it in a video.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.